Make sure your microphone is muted before you talk to your pet, because it can make you look extremely awkward. Pardon me while I take a sip of my coffee. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you guys a kind of embarrassing story that happened to me yesterday. And I normally don't film in the mornings, but since I'm down here hanging out with my puppy Humphrey, having a cup of coffee, I thought why not just film a quick video for you guys. And today's story is going to be yesterday about how I embarrassed myself by looking really weird and talking to my puppy and forgetting to mute my microphone. So this is a story just to let you guys know. It is if you ever talk to your pets or other people, always just please pay attention and make sure your microphone is muted so you don't disrupt your Zoom class or you don't disrupt whatever you're doing on Zoom. So because you can look kind of awkward. So I'm gonna get started and I hope you guys like the video. And I hope you learn from my mistake not to talk to your pets while your microphone is unmuted. So this all started yesterday morning. I pop on my Zoom meeting with a large group of people because I'm with a local program that is doing Zoom. And so as I'm on the meeting, and I have my puppy Humphrey out and I'm hanging out with him. He's actually sleeping right next to me. He's actually cuddling right next to me right now. And so I'm hanging out with Humphrey while I'm doing Zoom, and Humphrey starts to distract me because he starts like cuddling and crying and he wants me to pet him. And I'm like, aw, you're being so cute.
Take comfy potty timer is up.
Okay, Google, stop. Sorry about that. I had a timer set to take Humphrey potty, but he already went potty. So anyway, so I'm talking to Humphrey. I'm not paying any attention and I start talking and then I suddenly am not paying attention and the supervisor that's doing my Zoom class suddenly starts to hear me talking and I'm like, and she starts saying my name. She goes, Mena, Mena, Mena. And I'm like, what? And she goes, are you okay? I was like, yeah, why? And she goes, you were talking and yada, 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 and we all could hear you. And I was like, oh, and I felt so embarrassed because I was making a bunch of noises talking to Humphrey and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I felt super rude because I felt like I was interrupting the Zoom meeting. So I was so embarrassed that everybody heard me talking like baby voices to Humphrey and I felt super bad. And I apologized to the lady doing Zoom and she was really, really nice. She was like, that's okay, blah, 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 blah. And I told her, I'm really sorry I interrupted. And she was so, so nice about it. And she said it was okay, blah, blah, blah. If you have to say something, let us know and blah, 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 blah. And I felt kind of like I interrupted the Zoom meeting. So I apologized to everybody else and they were all really nice about it. So I kind of just muted my microphone and I still participated while I hung out with Humphrey and talked to him and listened to the group meeting, and I was able to focus much better now that I had my microphone muted and I could cuddle with Humphrey. And I was still able to focus on the meeting as well while cuddling. So the moral of the story is when you're talking to your pets, make sure you mute your microphone because sometimes you can sound really funny or silly when you're talking to your pets because you might talk in a baby voice or you might say things and yada, yada, yada. So just keep in mind, and it also kind of does disrupt the Zoom class. So make sure you remember to mute your microphone before you talk to your pets so then you don't disrupt the whole class. Because I understand when we've all been home with our pets and we have them around us, it can be quite distracting. So just keep that in mind, is to mute your microphone when you're talking to your animal so then you don't disrupt the class and then you won't look embarrassed or anything. thing if you talk in like baby voices or something too. So that was the embarrassing story about how I talked to Humphrey and forgot to mute my microphone on Zoom. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!